Right. 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 Jai! Oh. Whoa.
Yeah! What? Whose hand?
Dude. You're right.
Oh, Keltan. You're not a computer face, you're a real boy.
Jai, what are you doing here? Work doesn't start for another 3 minutes.
I haven't left the office.
Have you been here all night? That's an awfully Keltan-like thing to do. Couldn't resist a comfy desk, huh?
Well, it all started yesterday. I was on my break, and then I realized someone... Oh my god! I just realized someone stole my secret stash! Hey, shut up. Oh, my bad.
Your secret stash?
Yeah, my secret stash. You don't have a secret stash?
Do you mean drugs?
Drugs? So I need something else to pass the time because I lost my secret stash, of course. And I checked out YouTube so I could catch up on some of the new videos on there. But after I started watching, one video turned into 2, and turned into 3. And that's when it hits me. I was trapped. Trapped within a toxic cycle of video after video. Dopamine hit after dopamine hit. Until I was nothing but a husk of a man. I was stuck, just staring at pixels on a screen. I could see the endless void in front of me. It was white, blank. I'm pretty sure that was a near-death experience. I was in a really dark part of my life. A part of my life that changed who I am. And no matter how much I wish it wasn't so, I will have to live with this for the rest of my days.
Jai, you've watched Nyan 349 times. $350. Hey!
Oh, sorry. Addiction. Whoopsie.
And wait a minute. Where was I during your psychotic and emotional freefall? I like being included in stuff. Why won't you bubble? Actually, the better question is, why am I the person telling you to get ready for work? Should the guy who sleeps at a desk really need to take charge?
I mean, hey, it means I'm working round the clock, right?
Sure, without pay. Look at you, man. You stink. You're stinky. Yucky. And you're bringing ants into the office. You're a mess. Go shower, groom, something. Get the sand out of your eyes. We've still got to get this schedule ready for next year's pilots. We've got to buckle down now. Get all riled up and show the big boss person what we're capable of.
I am listening. I'm almost done.
That a medical condition or something?
Nah, just sand.
Orange Nyan style.
So, what pilots are we watching today?
Oh, I see. So it's my job to bring the pilots, is it?
Well, of course it is. You've done it every time.
Once?
Yeah. Well, it's not like I could pick them. I can't just call up the office and ask, could I have 2 particular pilots, please?
1, I don't sound like that. 2, I just think it's funny how I'm expected to do so much in this spirit buddy thing.
Soul buddy.
Sure. But it's always, Jai, bring in the pilot. Jai, stop watching Nyan Cat. Jai, get the sand out of your brain.
Honey, please, let's not do this right now. Besides, the quicker we get to work and perform at the best we can, the quicker we impress the boss person, right? And the quicker we get those promotions we've been after.
Big chair.
I'm invisible!
Big chair. You're right. I'm sorry. We're both tired. We're a bit grumpy. Why don't we just relax and watch Charlie Bit Me Auto-Tune Remix 1 hour?
Die!
The original may be gone, but its legacy will live on.
Hold on, Jai. I just got a thought.
Busy.
What if one day, at this humble little network, we could see a beautiful merging of the non-sustainable, dwindling, expensive, and creatively bankrupt content of television with the quirky, unique, amateurish, independent entertainment of the internet? This new merging would be content with the individuality and independent voice of online creators with the soul-crushing, profit-focused, capitalist burden that would bring it straight to hell. Thoughts?
Keltan. Buddy.
Soul buddy.
Sure. Look, this is all a bit out of my pay grade, trying to understand all of this. You're talking about TV shows and the internet. I'm a simple man, Keltan.
But you were... Look, the point is, I think you'll see very soon what we can achieve with online content on TV. I'm feeling really good about it. I'm not even gonna look at the fax machine. We're in for a real treat. Just you wait.
Hey, Pear, we're gonna be on TV. Orange, you amazed?
Some call him funny.
Rooster, what you say?
Some call him courageous.
I am the good Sir Juice-a-Lot.
Some even call him talented. But most call him annoying. The Annoying Orange is coming to Cartoon Network in a brand new show. And you can catch a sneak episode Monday night at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
Only on Cartoon Network.
Alright, buddy, come on, what do you think?
It was so cheap. It just looks so cheap.
Yeah,
Like, what do you expect from the high fructose adventures of Annoying Orange? I didn't expect much.
I guess I didn't either, but I had high hopes.
I mean, if you look back at the original YouTube show, there's not a lot there to glean.
Board. Ah!
It's very obvious that the only reason this really got pushed on Cartoon Network, it was a viral hit on YouTube, and it can fill up airtime between commercials. So we watched the first episode of the high fructose adventures of the Annoying Orange.
Do you think that you could do a recap of it within 20 seconds?
Annoying Orange and his friends who live on a fruit stand are on a Star Trek spaceship. They crash land. Coincidentally, it's Marshmallow at Marshmallow's homeworld. They party. There's a rock candy monster. Oh no, it's voiced by Bender. They melt it. They leave.
12, 13, 14.
It's such a blank experience.
Yeah, it does feel like it was written by an AI.
Oh, what's that?
It's the Big Rock Candy Monster. He's been trying to destroy Marshmallow for centuries. Who could possibly want to do anything but hug this magical place? The Big Rock Candy Monster's jealous. See, a long time ago.
So we watched Marshmallow, and for the first episode, it's really brave of them to not have the characters in the fruit stand that they talk about and show at the start of the series. I don't know, maybe they just never are in the fruit stand.
Well, I used to watch this as a kid. I can only remember one other episode, and that episode is when they were in a medieval castle. So I'm not really sure if
maybe the fruit stand's in there.
The fruit stand. Wait a second. How big is that ship that they're on?
It would have to be frightfully small because they are fruit.
Yeah, but Toby Turner is inside of it.
Everything's fine down here. There's a lot of
we're dealing with big fruit or we're dealing with a little Tobuscus over here. I think that's one of the most eye-catching things about this episode is Tobuscus is in this, which is really strange. I don't know how close Tobuscus and Danebo are. Danebo is the creator of Annoying Orange, and filthy stinking rich, I imagine.
Oh yeah. Net worth? Net worth? Net worth check.
He's apparently he's got about $200,000. That's less than I thought.
What? No. $200,000 to his name.
Is this the right one? What's he done with all of it?
What?
What's he done with all the money?
I swear last time we checked he was a $4 millionaire.
Apparently he earns $50,000 a year.
And he only has...
Rainbow!
Why has he only got 20,000 left? What
did you do with it?
Poor guy. You know, he does this
11
every day.
years.
11 years. What was it, 200 or 400?
200.
200,000? That's much less than 4,000.
For a guy who's been doing this for 11 years, I'd hope he'd have at least $1 million. He's probably had $1 million over the years. Just probably don't have one on him. For a guy who got a Cartoon Network deal and has like been on YouTube for 11 years with one of the most popular series, I thought he'd have a bit more money. And we're rich, so we can say that.
It's a household name.
It is. It has an iPhone game. But let's actually talk about the episode itself that we watched, which was Marshmallow.
That's probably a good idea.
So we start the episode, and effectively we're just doing the last pilots we talked about. We're just going back to fucking Star Trek again.
Oh yeah, true.
And we're introduced to all of our featured cast. We have orange, pear, grapefruit, passion fruit, apple, coconut, marshmallow, and then we have that character that I'm bleeping the name of. Apple.
They call him Little Apple now.
But apparently they didn't want to change the name for the national TV kids show.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Money ain't gonna make itself. Daily hustle, rise and grind. 24-hour, 24 gains.
So we have our cast of characters. Orange pissed himself, apparently, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. He did pee himself in the episode.
Guys, take us to light speed.
We don't have that!
Warp speed?
We don't have that either.
Fruit speed! Fruit speed!
What's fruit speed?
It's what I just did.
So they crash land onto Marshmallow, and what a coincidence, it's Marshmallow!
Wait, sorry, what is Marshmallow?
The home of Marshmallow.
That's crazy. That is such a coincidence.
And we're introduced to the citizens. And just in all of this as well, Tobuscus is here. Tobuscus, the human. He's not playing Tobuscus, but it's Tobuscus.
It's Tobuscus. The character was written for him, clearly.
And we get to see a bit of random dancing at the end. So that's pretty
very
fun.
Goofy, very funny.
That's pretty fun.
Can I say, though, I think Toby's one of the best parts of the show, if not the best part.
Yeah, for sure.
The energy that he brings, it's good that he's there because the show would just be
A slog.
ugh.
So throughout the episode, we're introduced to concepts such as s'mores and s'mores with rock candy, and Danebo actually plays a cowboy.
Yeah, and he does that gross thing with his face that I hate.
That was the second one. I don't think that was Danebo.
Why is it a different actor? They didn't need to do that.
Fuck off.
No, actually, though, why would they do that? That's just
I don't
adding to
know.
the budget. There's no reason.
It was
They
probably
had
a
their setup.
fucking camera
Danebo
guy.
was in the fucking uniform already.
Uniform.
Cowboys wear uniforms.
It's their job.
What would you call it then?
Outfit. And we're introduced to the villain, the rock candy monster voiced by Bender.
Yo, mama!
If any of you are interested in taking a little stroll for the Annoying Orange wiki page, you might come across the cast list. I don't think this is real. I've watched the full show. It could be real. I don't think this is real. Keltan, do you want to hear the characters?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Here are some of the characters you'll find, apparently. G. Bradley Baker as Blinky, Veggie Zombie Leader Bananadon, Ben Garreau as the Ugly Princess of the Realm, Jim Belushi as Jim Salad, Jeff Bennett as Potato, Veggie Zombies, Dane Bodengeier as Camping Dude, Kingpin, Security Officers, Neighborhood Watch Posse, Tennis Ball, Fruit, Apple, Orange on Tree, Paulie Ding Dang, Lettuce, Palace Gourd, Matt Bomer as Joseph Celery, Kevin Bruack as Kingpin, Milk Bottle, Baby Kumquat, Neighborhood Watch Posse, Apple Trebek, The Breeze Member number
To hear the rest of this fake cast list, consider donating to the Eat the Worms Patreon. Thank you. La 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 la.
And so they devise a scheme to murder John DiMaggio, which is to throw Apple into the hot caramel.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm pretty sure John DiMaggio comes up with the plot to kill himself.
Your pathetic laser weapons can't defeat me unless they can heat my body to a consistent temperature and boil me down to liquid sugar, which they can't. Said it out loud again.
And yeah, John DiMaggio melts to his untimely death.
I want you to talk about Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. What the fuck is he doing there? Explain, Keltan.
Well, I don't know. In the web series, sometimes Abraham Lincoln is there.
I have no recollection of this.
Sometimes Orange is like, "Yo, Abraham Lincoln, what's up?"
You are gaslighting me.
I swear to fucking God, as best as my memory serves me,
Abraham Lincoln is in Annoying Orange YouTube.
Often.
How many episodes do you think this fucking show had, Keltan? 60. It had 60 episodes. Isn't that wild?
I was gonna say 10. They just kept making this
They
thing?
kept making it. You know why?
No.
Because it probably cost them fucking nothing.
Yeah, it probably cost them like they just bought the fruit.
It would probably cost the same amount you could give Damebo and net worth. You know, I get it, right? You go out of your way and you find one of the most popular animated series on YouTube, and kids love it. So obviously, put it on Cartoon Network, but it's fucking annoying. It's in the name. Why would you do that?
Hey!
The Annoying Orange channel now, where it all began, has been around for over 11 years now. 11 and a half years. That is more than half of our lives.
That's fucked.
In that time, he's accumulated 7.4 billion views.
Whoa.
Which means he's so close to having almost every person in the world see it. That's pretty impressive.
Come on, people, we can do it. Stop having kids.
Stop it. And just quickly, I want to talk about this About section on his channel. So, if you go into the Annoying Orange YouTube channel, in the About section, it's got like a fan mail address and everything. And then under it, it says, "I'm an orange. You're an apple. We do video and film production. Please no MCN requests. I'm not interested. I'm only interested in motorboat."
What?
We're gonna steal that, by the way.
We're putting that in our
putting it
About
in
section,
now.
are we?
It's really interesting. I haven't watched Annoying Orange's channel for a long time now. For a really long time.
Why?
But going back, you watch the original video, right? And it's so just amateurish. It's simple, right? And then you see this. And this is probably just after the peak of Annoying Orange popularity, 2013. So he understands what Annoying Orange is now. He's got his cast, he's got his characters, he's got a big production going on. And then you watch him now. And I didn't know this, but now he's just another fucking generic YouTuber kids channel. It's the same style and everything. He talks like the average kids YouTuber does nowadays.
Today, it's the Try Not to Laugh Challenge.
I really don't like it.
Look, I don't want to be seen to have like juvenoia at all, but like, I don't know. Something about it makes me kind of sad.
It's just so sad because you watch this on Cartoon Network, right? And yeah, it's not great. It's pretty shit. But then you see Annoying Orange on its own channel. It's hometown.
Sorry, you want to talk about hometowns? I might have a little something to say about Dambo's hometown.
Oh?
Yeah, Dambo's hometown, Jai. From 2005 to 2010, an advertisement aired in Dambo's hometown. This advertisement featured a character called the Talking Orange.
Hey, camera guy, over here. Yeah, that's right. I'm a talking orange. Yeah, it's weird, but go with it.
Jai. Dambo got sued Daimbo got sued for copying a public service campaign. Apparently, the Orange had an abrasive, snotty voice that made it sound annoying. But Jai, you know what I think?
What's that, Keltan?
I think I know why Daimbo's poor.
Really, Annoying Orange is a sort of show where if my kid was watching it, which was me when I was younger, my god, I hope he doesn't pick up any mannerisms from it. I would much rather just let them watch anything else than something that would actively encourage them to be annoying. Dear god, being a parent's gonna be fucking awful.
Look, I think as we've discussed, this thing was a product of the time, it was a product of money, and it was the reason why Daimbo became bankrupt. Because without this show, that company that made the advertisement never would have known about the online videos.
This is all speculative, might I add. Just to put that out there.
So, I don't know. Would you greenlight it?
No, it's not necessary. You've got the YouTube show. Just put the money into something with a bit of substance, with a bit of meat on the bone. Not Annoying Orange. What about you?
Daimbo was a really big influence to me growing up. I don't want to see a guy that was a big influence to me getting bankrupt. No. I can't morally do it.
Well, let's give it the old stamp. There it is. And Daimbo is bankrupt. Allegedly.
Well,
that Orange sure was annoying, right? Oh, God.
Now, look. I know that wasn't the best start to my whole TV and internet together kissy concept.
The what concept?
I just don't want you to become disheartened. I know you really care about online content.
Look, we can all agree that the Orange wasn't the best choice to be the pioneer of YouTube on network TV, but I know the potential is still there. We just gotta find it.
That's the spirit. In a few moments, we'll see concrete proof that online content adapted for television can be successful. Just you wait.
Hey, it's Fred! Okay, I know how you love my web show, and my movie, and the sequel to my movie, but guess what? I, Fred Figglehorn, am getting my own TV show on Nickelodeon! Oh yeah! And I mean, seriously, how could you resist this?
Don't miss Fred the Show, Monday, February 20th at 8 on Nickelodeon.
Whew! Alright, what'd you think?
That was so f***ing boring! Nah! But what do you expect? It's Fred the Show.
That was not the reaction I was hoping for.
No, but and this isn't the show I was hoping for either, but we sort of have to deal with it.
You're right, this one's terrible!
So we watched Nickelodeon's Fred the Show. It's interesting, we've watched a Cartoon Network show, and now we watched a Nickelodeon show. They're both bad. So that sucks, doesn't it?
I think I preferred the Annoying Orange.
I did as well. And I think it's just because it has more, it's more weird, which I like. Surprisingly enough, you can do most things with a bunch of f***ing fruit. But this show is just, what are you getting out of it? At all.
This isn't gonna work!
So the episode we watched was Fred Gets Trapped. It's not actually the first episode because for some reason the f***ing selector couldn't find the first episode. So we watched this one as well, but would have it really made a difference if we watched the first episode? I think we got probably the same out of it, right?
This shirt! Or this one? Huh.
What was the girl character's name?
Holly.
Holly.
I only remember because that was one of my childhood crushes.
The character or like a person?
Both.
Cool. So they're introduced, and my god, they are sick of Fred's shenanigans.
You got my voicemail?
Yeah, all 17 of them.
I wonder if her and Pear would get along, given their own little mini adventures. Because Fred and Annoying Orange have crossed over before.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Wow, your favorite food must be Scream of Wheat.
Who is this Fred person you speak of? I do not know who you're talking.
But we meet Holly, a classic foil for our lovable main character.
Do you like Holly as a character at all?
I couldn't glean enough of her character to really get anything out of it, you know? It's like, what? They just put down Fred. Justifiably so.
Fred, I can't hang out with you anymore. My brain is turning to mush.
Oh, mush sounds so good right now.
And that's it. And I don't remember why, but they go down to the basement. Do you remember why they go down to the basement? It's just like Fred's like, oh, I'll show you the basement.
Well, okay. Obviously, we weren't paying enough attention.
No, but we just couldn't keep our attention. It was so boring. It was so boring.
Yeah, it was really fucking boring.
Look, they went down to the basement.
To get a picture. I knew it. I actually knew it.
Was it to get a picture?
It was to, yeah, because, okay, so Fred was having school photos, and he was nervous as all hell about school photos.
Right.
He wanted it to be perfect, right? Because he's vain. That's his character.
Every strand of hair in perfect position, the precise part, the shimmer. Future generations will weep with joy when they see this.
I'm so glad you're paying attention to this show. And they go down there, and Keltan tell the audience what happens. They get trapped.
Oh my god, they do, don't they?
What's wrong?
The door won't open. It must have locked behind us.
You mean I'm stuck down here? With you?
Looks like it.
They get trapped. They're trapped in the basement.
Terrible.
Terrible. Awful.
Now this is how you start a show. Problem. That's an issue. They need to solve this. They don't really try.
Not really, no. We're sort of just stuck down there, and we see the rat.
I'm gonna ask that you not eat me.
We make a telephone.
Okay, when we were watching this together, you made a comment about what is that rat? Why is a rat there?
Yeah.
We keep bringing up this rat now.
Yeah.
Should we clarify?
There's just a man rat. There's a man rat in this universe, apparently. I don't know if this is just a man living in the basement that's like part of Fred's normal life, or if this is just what rats are.
And so does that, the alien is also real. That's not Fred imagining there's an alien on his couch.
Hello?
Oh, wait.
This show is the perfect example of the unreliable narrator. Kids, grab out your textbooks, take notes, because this is how you do an unreliable narrator with Fred Figglehorn.
The problem with trying to recap this episode is that, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. We actually went out and we looked at more of the series to talk about, and that's when we got introduced to Kevin.
Oh.
Figglehorn. I didn't order a Butts for Brains pizza.
Oh, we saw Kevin at the end of this episode, though. He got mauled by a robot monkey.
Is that a robot monkey?
But we got to meet Kevin, and he's my
We got to meet Kevin.
We got to meet Kevin. He's my favorite part of the show.
And he hugged us, and he said, "You're my favorite fans." And then he kissed me.
No, but Kevin's honestly like the saving grace of this show. In every scene he's in, every time we see him, he looks phenomenal. He's dripping. He's dripping hard.
A bench 150 on an off day.
Hello, ladies.
Cause what he had I Am Awesome. He had what was that other shirt he had?
Oh god.
I may be wrong, but I doubt it.
And he wears a sequin hat with a K on it, and I want one. So do we want to like talk about how the episode ended?
Oh yeah, so Keltan predicted it, and Keltan, how did they resolve this scenario?
It was a pull door, not a push.
We're saved! I did it!
You're telling me this entire time the door wasn't even locked? You could have just opened it?
Yep. But you can thank me later at the upstairs prom.
Oh my god. And yeah, then they got out and Fred took his picture and he had his robo monkey. You know the drill. You know how it works.
They all end the same.
See, I'm pretty sure the show didn't get a lot. I know that Fred itself was fucking huge. It was really big. Fred, the YouTube channel, was gargantuan. It's hard to find a Fred video with like less than 20 million views, which is kind of fucking insane. And it's just a kid with his shitty little camera screaming and high pitched. If that doesn't tell you that you can do something and it might go okay, I don't know what will, buddy.
Dude, you should do more inspirational speeches. That was great.
Thank you. Fred the Show only had one season, which is damn shame. But this was not the end of Fred on Nickelodeon. Because for some reason, Nickelodeon really had a thing for Fred. I think a lot of people know that he was in an episode of iCarly.
Fred.
But Nickelodeon apparently didn't look at Fred the Show and thought, maybe we're doing something wrong here. They decided, let's try something a bit different. And so they gave Lucas another show called, I think it was Marvin.
What? Like
Marvin, which I don't think it did too well either.
I've been practicing my American slang for this very question. Whatever, keep it on the DL, my brother from another mother.
So if you go over to the Fred channel today, what you'll find is in the latest upload, which was 6 years ago now, it's not Fred, it's a bunch of children. So I don't know what the went on there.
So I came out as a seed?
Yes. And then you never see Fred again, as far as I know. You see Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jake Paul's in the Fred channel.
Excuse me, do you want to pie your mom in the face? Do you want to pie your mom in the face today?
The Fred channel died with a whimper, which is pretty sad, but it's always going to be there.
I wonder if he regrets selling it.
Maybe.
Because that's
it's a lucrative brand. Lucas himself is doing really well on his own channel. Fun fact, he has more subs than the Fred channel now.
Wow.
Which is really impressive. He's making his own content and he seems to be enjoying it. So, Lucas, keep doing stuff, man. Just don't make any Fred TV shows anymore because we don't like them. If you do make one though, like, can you make it like a Riverdale sort of style? Can you sort of, I want like the other Zach and or Cody to play Fred. And I want like Finn Wolfhard to play the Rat Man.
Oh my god, yes.
That's pretty obvious.
Can we be in it? Can you cast us?
Yeah, we'll be in it.
Can we be
Lucas,
Kevin?
We'll be Kevin. Don't worry. Keltan will have his cat ready with the sequins.
And I'll stand on Jai's shoulders, but Jai will do all the talking.
Yes. And that's Fred. That's Fred the TV show. And my god, it's a big waste of time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same with Annoying Orange. There's not a lot you can get out of this that you just can't get by putting on the YouTube show. And it just takes up more time and energy that could have been put into something better. So it's really just been a big waste of time, and I'm glad you're here with me for this big waste of time, Keltan.
I'm not.
So, Keltan, would you greenlight Fred the show?
No. What about you?
No. Stamp?
Yeah, alright.
There it is.
Ugh.
So,
that was wasn't it?
Yeah, it was shit.
Damn.
But I will say, this has been a real sobering experience for me, Keltan.
What do you mean?
For the better part of 24 hours of my life, the internet and the deep depths that is the content living on there had such a strong grip on my psyche, and never failed to pull me back into its fatal clutches. But after watching Annoying Orange and Fred on network television, I feel so conflicted. I want YouTube to work on TV. I want to be able to watch content that utilizes both aspects of television and streaming online. But who knows whether that will be a thing. It sucks. But for right now, at least, I think I'm clean.
Jai. That was exactly what I wanted to hear.
I'm sorry, a couple minutes ago you were full steam ahead on TV and internet together, kissy kissy. Now you're happy that it didn't work?
Well, part of the plan, my friend. Jai, our job today wasn't to watch pilots and have some nice little chit-chat. That's real cute, kid.
I'm so lost, man.
See, when I first saw you struggle, and I saw you in that cavernous hole that was watching Nyan Cat on loop in the office, I knew what I had to do. I knew that I had to save my soul, buddy. Only by making you understand the true problem we had on our hands would be the only way to fix this little situation. So, the plan was put into action. While you were in your comatose state for hours upon hours, I was getting ready.
Yeah, hi, this is Jai. Just Jai. Could I have 2 particular pilots, please? Specifically from YouTube?
I don't sound like that, man.
So, I had our pilots already carefully chosen. 2 pilots that I knew would be rough, awkward, and/or abrasive TV shows because they were already rough, awkward, and/or abrasive YouTube series. And I knew. As we continued watching these shows, the more I pushed the idea of TV and internet together, kissy kissy, the more that you would lose confidence and interest with YouTube altogether until you were scared straight. And what did you do? You took the bait like the little mouse you are.
Hey!
And now, all thanks to me, you're cured. Mission status done.
Wow. You really planned this out. The shows, the gaslighting, just so you could teach me a lesson.
Mm-hmm. So, Jai, what's the lesson we learnt today?
That I should know better than to let myself become addicted to consuming online videos?
No, Jai, no. Online and TV will never... What?
I don't know about never. If it's given its own platform, then maybe...
Never.
Okay. Good job, Keltan. Clever, I suppose.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I guess I better head home now. And sleep.
Hey, Jai. Rest well, my compatriot. And I'll see you in the morning.
And I'll see you in the morning, Keltan. Just checking, so you have no idea where my secret stash went?
No.
God damn it. And John Cena was his dad, and that's all I can really remember.
Yeah. Did you hear that we share an uncanny resemblance to a couple of office workers?
That's so stupid, we're fruits.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that.
Oh, bye.
The real lesson today, Jai. Never lose your secret stash. Fucking sand!
Yum.